like the speed of sound. We can keep on the ground.
What's good, YouTube? Easy Now 1337 aka Snow, back again with another emblem, and I haven't done one of these in a while, so it might be a bit rough going trying to make this. But the one I'm making is my Graffiti Gasmask. Now it's just like a bit of graffiti and it's almost impossible to replicate to the exact one that I built, so I'm just going to show basics of how I made my original one, and then it's up to you guys to customize it however you want. So firstly, what you want to do is grab a background. I'm going to leave it white for now, but I'm going to change it to black later. Next we go in and we grab a circle, just a normal circle, make it any colour you want. I'm going to go with red because red and black are my favourite colours, as you can tell. We're just going to skew it up and to the left so it's in a nice little oval shape, and we're going to leave it about here. Just going to rotate it a bit. That looks pretty good, to be honest. Duplicate that layer, make it a lot smaller, and I'm just going to change the colour to a different red so I can see where it is at the moment, but I'm eventually going to change it back to the red. Make it more of a circle, skew it by going down and to the right, and just leave it about there. Move this layer up a bit and leave 5 layers in between the 2 red circles. And what you want to do with those layers is go and grab a triangle, make it black and make it smaller. Now you just want these triangles hitting the center circle and going out to the side ones. You can change the thickness. It doesn't have to look perfect because I'm going to edit it in a second anyway. These are just going here as a guide. And just keep doing this all the way around. And then it's totally up to you how you make your ones. You can make them thicker, you can make them longer. Anything you want to do. That should do nicely. Now it looks a bit crap at the moment, but what you want to do is go in and grab. Actually, I'm going to make mine a bit thicker actually. Yeah, let's make them a bit thicker. So the little red lines in between are thinner. I'm just skewing them down and to the right to make them thicker. Perfect. Go in now and grab a ring. Change it to the same colour red and make it smaller. Now you're going to outline over the top of the already made triangles, so you can see now the triangles have a rounded edge. Duplicate that layer, make it black, and we're going to make it bigger again. But this time we're going to move it over to the right, so it's like this here. Now, as you can see, I have it smaller on the left, thinner on the left of the circle. We're looking at the red circle now. It's thinner on the left than it is on the right, and we're going to leave a nice little white outline just on the right, and we'll leave it exactly like that. Go back and change this to black. You don't have to have it black. I'm just going to leave it a bit darker so I can see what I'm doing, because white's just a bit too bright. Okay, next you want to go in and grab pretty much anything, to be honest. I'll just use this black semicircle. Now this is going to be the eye, which I'm going to place up here. Like, I don't know, let's not call it an eye, we'll just call it like, well, basically it is like where the eye hole would be. Duplicate that layer, make it the same colour red. I'm going to flip it, rotate it and place it over here on this side. Let me just change that white so you can see where that is. Now you see this is very fiddly because there's loads of different shapes placed into position. Next you want to grab a golf flag, make it black. No, not black, sorry, red. And we're just going to place this here for a second off to the side and just leave it there. We're going to try and build the face now. Let me change this black. Yeah, that's a bit better. I can see a lot better what I'm doing now. So for the gas mask, you need to have a half column. Where's it gone? There we go. Made that red. As you can see, as you move it down here, you want to make it taller and thicker and just make it a lot bigger. And I'm just going to place it about there for now. That looks fine to me. Grab this one here, flip it around and make it black, and move it above the red, and then skew it down and to the right, so you got a nice little cut in at the bottom, as you can tell. And next you want to grab, I'm going to just make this semicircle a bit larger. Like so. Okay. Almost ready to start doing the graffiti look at the moment. Let me just see what I'm doing, see if I've got it all in position. Make the eye just a bit smaller and a bit thinner, look a bit more evil. Okay, now we can just fill in the gaps. I can't even remember what I used for this, but let's just go with this. Looks big enough to fill in the gap. Move it down below the eye, and I'm going to place it just here, like so. Now it doesn't look very good at the moment, I will tell you that, but it will look a bit better, don't you worry. Right, now we can change the eye to black, and we can sort of shape it a bit better. And now we're ready to start doing the graffiti. Now the graffiti is used for the rest of the layers, and all you need to do is basically just spam blood splatters. So the blood splatters are in the main section, they stick around, and I use these two mainly, Ruthless and Merciless, because they look similar. So all you need to do is change one to black, and I'm just going to move it down below the middle red circle. Oh yeah, change that red circle to the same colour red, like so. And basically it's just duplicating and moving these layers around to different areas. So you can put one here, duplicate it, change it to the same colour red, and then move it up. And it's just about skewing it and moving them all around, and that's pretty much all it is, to be honest. I wouldn't want to bore you with telling you how to precisely do it, because it's basically just down to you and how you do your emblem. But make sure you include these ones as well, because these ones look really beast. And make that a bit smaller. I'm going to place this above the eye here, and we can duplicate it, switch it around, place it here, and that's all it is pretty much just building up your emblem with the things you like. So yeah, just mess around, spray these little splatters around anywhere you want. That's what I mean about I couldn't replicate the exact one I made, because I can't remember where I put every single last blood splatter. But what I want to do is just add a bit of shade into it as well. So if you go in and grab a curved line, make it black, rotate it, and I'm just going to place it here. I'll just change it to white so you can see where I'm placing it. And then change it to black, and then lower the opacity down. That just gives it a nice little outline around where the nozzle would be of the gas mask. And last but not least, grab a gold flag, change it black, skew it up and to the left, and just place it in the top of the head here, and turn the opacity down as well. It just adds a bit of shading, a bit of depth to the head, makes it look a bit better. But as I say, it's totally up to you how you make your emblem. You got tons of layers to add blood splatters in, probably about 10 layers, and I'll just fill them in now. So I could put one like here. Use black and red where you see fit to. Try not to go over into the black lines too much with the red, otherwise it just looks silly. and vice versa with the black. And I'm just trying to find anything else you could possibly add. Screw it, we'll just use the blood types. The blood types, the blood splats. Because that is what the graffiti looks like at the end of the day. This is a pretty boring tutorial, to be honest, but it is how you make it. It's up to you. And that'll do for now. Basically just edit it, move it around, and then when you want to just change all the reds to a different colour, like blue, green, anything you want. That is pretty much the gas mask done. I know it doesn't, like a lot of people can say it doesn't look like a gas mask, but it's not meant to look exactly like one. It's supposed to be graffiti, it's supposed to be like art. So just mess around with it, change anything you like, add what you want, take away anything you want. But that is the basic shape and basic points of view that you need for graffiti with the blood splats. And the blood splats, if you haven't unlocked them, I'll show you how to get them now. No, there we go. So this one is get ruthless in team deathmatch, 15 kills without dying, and the merciless one, get 10 kills without dying in team deathmatch. Not too difficult to get if you just camp it and get it. So that is me done for now. I've got another emblem coming up later. Peace out, take care.